Now, we'll discuss about the geometrical meaning of a complex number. Now, we are going to discuss about the argument of a complex number. In the case of geometrical meaning of the modulus of a complex number, if we take that z is equals to a plus ib, and the real part is a and the imaginary part is b, then the modulus of z is nothing but the square root of real part whole square plus imaginary part whole square. In the complex number, the real part is a and the imaginary part is b. Then we can say that modulus of z is equals to square root of a square plus b square. And now we'll go to the argument of a complex number. The argument of a complex number can also be called as amplitude of the complex number. For that, we will take a point p of a comma b. A is known as the real part. We will take it as x coordinate, and b, which is the imaginary part in the complex number, we will consider it as y coordinate. So the point p of a comma b represents the complex number, and if the complex number is z is equal to a plus ib, and we will take the modulus of the complex number. As usual, we know that it is the square root of real part whole square plus imaginary part whole square, that is square root of a square plus b square. Now we will take the point p of a comma b in between x-axis and y-axis. Now from that point we will draw a perpendicular towards the x-axis, and where it intersects x-axis we'll assume that point as a r. Now, the same point P will join towards the origin known as O. Now, the point O to the point P A comma B is getting joined to x-axis and as well as origin, so that it gives rise to a triangle called ORP, which is a right angle triangle, because angle ORP is a 90 degrees. Now, the value of PR is given by B, the value of OR is given by A. And the angle made by OP with the positive direction of x-axis is known as theta. And the length of OP is nothing but modulus of Z, that is square root of A square plus B square. Now, the OP makes an angle theta with positive direction of x-axis. The theta which is obtained, we will call it as the amplitude or the argument of a complex number, that is z is equal to a plus ib. And the sine theta is nothing but can be called as opposite side by hypotenuse, that is b by modulus of z. Cos theta is equals to adjacent side by hypotenuse, that is a by modulus of z. But we have to remember that z is always not equals to 0. And by taking tan theta, we will get b by a, where b is the opposite side and a is the adjacent side, and a is not equals to 0.